Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of We the People as Sweden. In previous episode we got some more, well, one of the things that we got a lot was new master carpenters finally. So actually, we haven't had a look at the production now total, it's still less than 1900. But I think the growth speed is, it's slowly catching up to the Danish one, although maybe not permanently, but at least we're catching up a little bit on their production. Their independence demand, of course, is much higher than ours, or liberty side there, and we are still quite a wide margin the last one in terms of total production. We do have a decent, well, I suppose a relatively decent population, I guess. We're not the biggest one, that's for sure, but I think we are at least growing quite nicely, I would say. And we've got almost 12,000 gold right now. You know what, let's get the city hall down here. That's 5,000. So that's going to allow us to get more Liberty Bells, and also upgrade more buildings if we have Fort Data, to get even more out of that. And then, I suppose the warehouse in here, I suppose we'll just wait for the tools for that one. Then we can maybe purchase it. The college in Spy, how much will that cost? That's actually not too bad, but I don't want to use up the wood right now. Because that's then going to stop a lot of the things in there. Oh, do we have... Oh, never mind. We could build up the schoolhouse over here at Ulsron, actually. Did we bring in the... Yeah, I think we'd send it towards Spockamania, though, that failed trader, to do some trading there. Oh, right, that's a Spanish treasure. Alright, then they're probably just going around here to get to their territories. Oh, and it looks like a pioneer has arrived here, so we can build up the road through the mountains. Eventually link up over there, so we can get through there. Eventually, we might also want to get a path over there, actually. If we were to get a town right there, could be an interesting option. I'm not entirely sure if it would be a good option or not, but it would be an interesting option. Alternatively, we might want to get a town over here, so we can access the river and the lake system over here. It's not really all-encompassing, but we could get a few towns there and utilize that as a bit of an artery to bring in troops back and forth and all that. And then potentially strike on the Danish settlements over here. We don't know what exactly they have in terms of settlements. We also haven't had a look at the... You know what, William Penn? What would you like for the maps? That's a lot of money, but you know what, I'll take it. Oh wow, they've been exploring a lot. Okay then. So yeah, they've got quite a few towns in here. Oh, is that right? That's a tiny town over here. Is basically just fishing, which Pop Grove is probably going to be through the roof there, but they might not be doing all that much stuff within the town itself. There's maybe a few things that they can do, but yeah, it's kind of limited. So let's have a look at the situation down here. They've got the they got Philadelphia and Kingston over there. And then the Spanish got a town there, and then there's a whole lot of others in here. Well, by others, I mean the Danes over here. There's quite a few towns, and from what we can see, they've got quite a population at their hands there. How much do we have? Oh, well, we do have 42 population in Spike, actually. So it's a bit of a big town there as well. And yeah, let's get to the next round then. So now we know most of the continent at this point, or most of the map actually, really. So I think paying the 1,400 gold for that, I think it was worthwhile. They've been busy exploring. No? Is that still the... Yeah, that Force of Jody lost the native slate. In Blackbeard's footsteps. Have your first fast pirate cutter. You can use to disrupt enemy coastal shipping and fill your treasury. Alright then. That's actually good. Right, City Hall built. What do we have? Right, so we still don't have a lot of clay in here. I don't think we produce any clay, do we? No. We'd have to bring that in from another town. We could probably go ahead and build something like the jail to get the... well, we need a bit of tools produced for that, but that's fine. We will be able to produce that. And then we'll be able to get a bit more law in here, which is not necessarily something we need desperately, but it doesn't hurt. So we'll build that one. Then Schoolhouse and Osborne. Let's have a look at the situation over here. So we... Right, we have brought in a decent bit of iron in here, but we don't produce it locally, I don't think. At least not yet. And that's what's going to be our logging camp, most likely. So with the schoolhouse, we could probably go ahead and get the village core house, for example. That's a decent thing to have there. Oh, other than expert peanut planter, master roaster, Peanuts. I mean, I suppose we could get some roasted peanuts from all the roasters huts that we have, which we've got a decent bit, I suppose. We don't really produce the peanuts, though. It's mostly the what little areas like that we have in here. I forget the name of the thing at the top of my head, but let's have a look at the big picture here. What would be the next one? Oh, able to captain a brig of war. And free promotion, High Sea Fisherman, and High Sea Fisherman 2. What is that? Oh, right, that's a tax. Okay, let's get back to the... Oh, right. For merchant ships, warships, and corsairs. So, yeah, the sea creatures wouldn't be a problem. And funnily enough, we do have the exploration points for that now. Oh, Blackbeard is the last one over there. Okay. I think we're going to go probably say no on Carven Lynn. I mean, I think that is a Swedish individual, though. Well, I'm not actually entirely sure. I might be completely off. But I think we're going to save out the points for James Cook. I'm going to say no. No, we don't need the first in Port Hartman. I think we've got plenty. Oh, hello. Yeah, we can donate a little bit money to the church for sure. Alright, we've got a free slave in Spokomania. Was this is the one that was doing the mining in here. Get that one back to do the ore mining, which means that we can actually keep on doing the production there. We got the failed trader over here, which could probably start doing some educating. It's going to take it's only 9 rounds, actually. Okay, that's not too bad then. I suppose we do have a decent increase in the education in there. Right, we've got a free colonist. This must be a fresh one over here. Oh, wow. We've got a little bit of furs over here. We might want to start utilizing more in here on doing the fur coats right now. Because, my goodness, that is a lot of them. Also, we've got a treasure working or walking through here. So I think utilizing more over here, just getting more fur turn into coats, which there's not a huge amount locally in here, but I suppose still better than nothing. And then we've got the caravel now healed up. Let's go ahead and pick up the pigskins, and we've got a little bit whale fat there. We'll probably pick up the cocoa pods. Or the, you know what, we'll leave the hemp in here for now. The cocoa pods, actually, you know what, we'll take the hemp as well. Deliver these to Spike. And we'll go ahead and build up a bit of road up to there. We'll eventually upgrade that later, but I don't think we need to worry about that currently. Right, I think we're going to go and get a bit of a farmland with the mushrooms there. So now that we know all of the terrain, where's the... Okay, there's the next town that we haven't been to. And convert a native that can join with in the Port Hoffman. And we can load up some of the furs and peat. Deliver that to Oathsworn. Speak with Chief down here. Right, expert crate pickers and tools. Over there, then we got the wagon. Let's unload the stuff there. I suppose we could go ahead and load up some more clay from Spike, I think, right? Probably. Oh, right, a man of war. What do they have for sale here? Oh, well, speak of the devil, let's buy the clay, and that's actually for it. We'll purchase that. We'll continue on to the next town over there. Ah, right, the truck has arrived. Let's unload the stuff there, and then perhaps it would be time for us to go and do another trip to Oathsworn. We got some more resources from there. The galleon has arrived. I'm going to wait in here right now, actually, with the galleon. The whaling ship's going to unload the whale meat and then get back to work. There, we got the guns. Still 3 more rounds until they go on the western coast, surrounding the Cape Horn of the Pacific. And then, yeah, we've got 2 people coming in towards Spokomania soon. Alright, so we do have a bit of a full stockpile in here. Perhaps it would be time for us to spend a bit of money here for the college. That's going to free up a bit more space. Hopefully. Although I suppose we do have the things already set up in a way that a good overcapacity or storage capacity is sold at 60% of the price in Europe. So we might not get a whole lot of money, but we would get some at least. So even if we go over the limit, it's not the end of the world. Just, you know, not ideal. How much would we... It's going to be quite expensive for the blacksmith thing. And I suppose it's mostly the tools that would be costing there. Well, yeah, a decent bit of that is just the tools. But we are getting, well, we're only getting 3 per round. I'm just going to spend some money to get that one. Increase our production. Now, let's have a look at the Founding Fathers, other than the exploration we just had a look at. A religion. We've all got 3 of them. Next one would be... oh, no. Okay, yeah, the next one's over here. That would be the education one. That's pretty decent. And free chapel in every settlement as well is quite handy. Then in trade, I think there's a lot... okay, the next one's going to be William Strachey. That would be pigskins and tan leather. That's not too bad. And there's cotton and getting the cloth. That would also be quite handy. Ellie Whitney. And then what about military? How are we looking over here? Do we have actually any of these? Oh, we do, yeah. That was the leather worker thingamajig. Get a little bit from there. The next one would be Hernando de Soto. We get conquistadors. And close combat 1 for mounted and gunpowder units. And 25% more rice production in all settlements. Not too shabby, I suppose. Not too shabby. And then let's have a look at the politics. What do we have waiting in here? The next one would be Thomas Chippendale. Oh, so that's feathers and exotic wood. That would be the cabinet makers start producing some other things. Well, that wouldn't be too bad, I suppose. Ooh, more culture. So John Jay, that's pretty decent. 20% more culture in all settlements. And it's all war with the Europeans. Strengthen relations with Europeans. Strengthen relations with kings. But potentially then we could get our independence via help of some of the other kings. Would be somewhat useful. How's the culture? Okay, we've got 22% over there. Let's get to the next round, shall we? We're a little bit low on coin right now. We've only got 2,000. Oh, the Danes have almost 11. Okay, so they've been doing a bit of trading, I reckon. Right, so we've got the blacksmith for Sir Jody. That's going to give us a 5 tools per round. Still not a huge amount, but I suppose it does help with some of the productions in here. We've still got some... well, I suppose we produce clay in massive quantities in here. 20 per round, that's pretty decent. Do we have... yeah, we've got the printing press already. Can we get the... is it the newspaper? We might not be able to get that one here, actually. Probably not. We could get the lumber mill, though. It would take a while, but that would allow us to contract a lot faster, and I think that's actually a smart idea. Oh, that was the... right, okay, we lost that one. I suppose once we get the expert prospector, we can bring that in here, and then that can start working. I mean, suppose, yeah, there's a stone cutter. But yeah, the prospector over here, we can get a whole lot more iron production. That's going to be perfect. We can then keep on producing a lot more tools in here over time. Right, so Fort Catmander's, we've got the Weaver's House. It's producing some spice in here. Are we, we're not purchasing any locally? No, not yet. I suppose the population over here isn't really all that as much specialists or anything like that. So what do we have in here that we might want to build next? We don't have the stone. I suppose what we could do. Now I've got the blacksmith. I'm going to start getting a bit of stone cutting going on in here, just so that we can get a bit of stone for the various constructs. How's the population? I suppose in 3 towns, oh, 3 turns, sorry, we can get the... probably the blacksmith in here. That's going to allow us to then get a bit of tools. We can start getting some of the upgrades. We'll need to get some clay in here. So we probably need to start figuring out some more towns where to get a lot of clay to the system. But right now, I suppose we'll just get the butcher's house for extra food. Sure. Oh, Jim's cook. Yeah, we'll take that one. Oh. So Portugal's offering some experienced officers to train a military elite. That's 3,000, but I will take it. Oh, right, the expert pepper planter. Right, let's get that one back in here. Probably going to be, yeah, it's 13 per round. That's starting to be quite a bit. And, you know, I'm just going to lock these in for now. Eventually, we're going to take the seal hunter back into the town we captured from the Danes. Let's go and unload the stuff there. Let's go also... oh, right, we've got a... right, this town is eventually going to be abandoned, I reckon. Did we get the... yeah, we got the farm there. We got the gold mine there. I suppose we could get... we could get a clay pit in here, actually. Because we do need clay in a lot of places. Oh, right, we've been selling a lot of surplus right now in Spike. Well, that doesn't surprise me entirely. Ah, right, can we assign this into the new... rig of war? I believe we can. Sure. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, Continental Guard. 12 strength, that's not too bad. Sure, you're going to sit there. Sit tight. And then the Brigade War, let's get you some... I wonder, actually. The mobility is not a bad one. Navigation is also not a bad one, to be fair. Maybe we'll get navigation for now. And we can... Oh, that's 7 movement. That's actually pretty fast. Is that one? So that's the Russians over there. They've got a bit of island. There's actually quite a bit of natives in here. We'll send the Brigade War that can carry... It's only 2 cargo space, so that's not really going to be enough. Unless, is there... Right, they need some gunpowder over there. Some clothing. They do need guns there. We never visited that one. They need chocolate. Colored wool cloth. And then there's some towns over here that we have yet to visit. Ah, right, there we go. The treasure has arrived. Let's go out and load that up into the galleon. And then that can probably load up some more resource to sell back to Europe, like another 100 gems, apparently. And the cocoa pods aren't really going to be worth a lot. The down, I guess we'll take that one just to make some room in the inventory. And then maybe, just maybe, what else do we have a lot? I mean, we've got a lot of sugar. I think we're going to be getting a lot of sugar. We'll just take some of that. Still off to Europe. The caravel is, well, just brought in some more stuff there. Oh, wow, the Danes and the British also, or the English rather, have quite a bit of gold right now. So is there anything else that we might want to sell from here? We've got a lot, quite a bit of hardwood actually. The hemp would produce a lot. I could just take some of the iron ore, I suppose, to make some more room, and then maybe the peat? Maybe the cocoa pods? Actually, we're not going to take the cocoa pods right now. What we are going to load up is we're actually going to go ahead and take up the milk. Go ahead and sell these in Europe. We've got the, right, the Brigade War. We've got the slave bark, but that's not going to be leaving until the next round. I think we are still going to send this down south to have a look at how the Russians are actually faring down there. Do a bit of scouting with that Brigade War. And then the Pioneer, we just got the collector's post done there. We could probably set up another wood or sawmill over there. And then the trek has arrived. Let's see, we could probably... We'll take the gold for sure. We'll probably want to take some of the cocoa pods and red peppers. And I think we're also going to take some of the fur. Let's deliver that to Spike. The Pioneer, right, so we've got the sawmill up there. So that's coal mine. I suppose we probably want to get another iron mine over here somewhere. Although a quarry might not be a terrible idea either. Just to get a bit more stone produced in other places so we can then shuffle that around. The same, just alright, so that's upgrading the roads, at least parts of the roads. I think we're going to go ahead and build something over there. It's either going to be some more fur or another logging camp. Let's get the farm over here for the mushrooms. Just need to be careful with the badgers and the snakes. Oh, right, yeah, so we've got the expert pepper planter. Now let me have a look. How's the... Oh, we're all, over 11... Not 11. Over 1900 now in our production. But the Danes are now 6300, so the difference is still about 4200. Or thereabouts, actually. I think it's... sorry, 4400. Oh boy. Yeah, that's going to be a rough one to catch up. But I think we are doing some progress on that at least. But let's get to the next round, shall we? So we can actually maybe catch them up. Or catch up with them slightly more. Of course, if need be, we could start turning some of the towns, if there's nothing else that they can produce, to start producing some of the Founding Father points. Oh, Ananda de Soto and Thomas Chippendale were all hired as well. On the parade ground. Right, that's with the Continental troops. And then, let's see, schoolhouse completed in Ansung. Have a look at the other things in here. What could we... Right, so we've got the blacksmith already upgraded. Schoolhouse is going to allow us to do some trading over here. I suppose this... I'm going to send this one to be hopefully trained. It's still going to take a while. But it's 15 rounds. I suppose it's better than nothing. Still doing some tools at least. We could... Well, there's not a lot of animals in here. The stable's not really going to be worth much for us right now. The warehouse could be handy. That would give us a bit more stockpile. Still, of course, a whole lot of gemstones mined in here. We have... Oh, actually, yeah, we've got the printing press. I'm pretty sure that until we get the city thing, I suppose for that we need to also get the... carpenter upgrades, the lumber mill. Sure, we'll start working on that one. Oh, we get 121st in Ocean. Alright then, I'll take it. Alright, 3 colonists in Fort Giraffe. What do we want to use that for in there? I suppose we don't get any wood here yet. We do get a bit of iron though. I'm going to go and assign this into there as a lumberjack, and then that can be a carpenter, so we can get some of the construction going here slightly faster. It's going to slow down maybe the population growth briefly, but that's going to be fine. Ooh, and a 3 colonist gazoo. You know what? I'm going to turn this into another... Oh, we might not have enough wood in here. No, we do have wood. We don't have food because we just got this one. Well, I suppose what we could do is we could just wait for another round or two. I guess it's going to be 2 rounds, but yeah, we'll wait there. With the veteran infantry, let's just dig in there. And I suppose we could turn this into... Oh, okay, so the lodge is actually going to be better. So the sawmill needs to have the side of the tile next to the river. That makes sense. It's like the watermill in vanilla Civilization 4. For example. Many other things probably follow the same logic, should be fair. So let's get the lodge there. And the pioneer over here. Suppose we'll just get the clay pit in there. Scout can speak with the natives. Oh, expert hunter and need of guns. Okay, so that would be one location to sell the guns to. Although it's not necessarily very close to any Europeans that we might be able to hinder. Right, express wagon train. Do we still have a lot of... Well, we've got a decent bit of stone and clay. You know, I'm going to go ahead and ignore that for a moment. We'll go ahead and load up 100 of each. I've still got some regular shipments coming in here, so it's not going to be that bad. So these 100, we could probably go and deliver these, for example, to 4 Kathmandus. We're not getting the tools there yet. I suspect we've got the blacksmith in there, so we could do that. So we'll start getting some more towns upgrading into tier 2, essentially. Right, and then we've got the slave bark. Can we get the... Well, the rice we're consuming a decent bit right now. We could potentially take some of the iron ore. At least. We also got quite a bit of coal, which I guess we could sell some at the Port Royal. We've got quite a bit of cotton, which we're not really utilising since we don't have the Viva Sars. Although we are going to get that soon. We could get the cocoa pots for a decent price right now. And then, let's see, what else? I suppose the fruits, well, we're using quite a bit to offer that. The grapes would actually fetch a pretty good price there. Take that one, and then maybe the feathers, because we're not really using that all that much. So, off to Port Royal for cheap prices and good profits. Alright, the cutter has arrived here. Let's go ahead and do a bit of fixing up there. And we're going to get the mestizo. I guess that can get to fishing already. Actually, it's not that great for fishing. Can we educate that there then? Oh yeah, we can. Still 10 rounds for that, so we'll get 2 expert fishermen essentially in here. That's the only option that we have in this town. So the options are rather limited right now with that, but that's fine. I suppose eventually we'll get expert lumberjack in here, for example. Right, speaking of which, we just got another one in here. Well, food-wise it's still fine. We'll probably go ahead and start using some more of that. Is there demand for coats? Not really. Still get a huge amount of pigs. We could get some Liberty Bell production increase in here. That would be definitely one option. Got a lot of tools. So after that is done... Oh, we still don't have the clay in here. Right, I forgot about that. I was going to bring that in, but, oh well. You know what, I'm going to start producing some of the ropes and such in here. Because we've got the hemp production in here, so we'll get some hemp ropes going. We'll get like, I don't know, 20, 30 or something like that, and then a bit of sailcloth. And slowly but surely... Is the dry dock... Hold on, I'm going to double check the... What is required for the train oil thing? Because a manufacturing requires a storage house and a dry dock. Okay. Good to know. Right, so the West Indiamen, we can unload the people in there. Which actually... Oh! We need to get the expert miner up to Fort Sir Jody, I remember now. But I suppose this itself could be... is there anything over here that we need to deliver elsewhere? There's a lot of milk. We do actually use some of that locally, just not even nearly enough. Also a whole lot of pottery. We'll take probably the milk and the pottery and deliver that to Spike. Unload stuff there, and then perhaps we can go ahead and load up some more... Yeah, well, another shipment of milk. I guess there is a domestic demand for of 2 right now, but I suppose there's more supply than demand by quite a wide margin. We'll go and load up some of the red peppers, I suppose. Actually, we did load up some of the clay already. I'm gonna do a quick little detour with this ship, though. What we're gonna do is we'll load up some of the clay. How much do we... No, that doesn't require any clay right now. We'll load up some of that. Like, I don't know, 50 will probably do for now. I'll do a quick stop. I'll pit stop over here at Port Albertus, and then we can go and sell some stuff. And then we got political refuge. Or refugee over here. We could probably just set that to work at the town hall. Food does mean that we're going to have a small shortage of that then. But I think we can live with that for the time being. Like, the student over here eventually going to be leaving the town anyway. Now, of course, once we get the support for independence a bit higher, we'll be probably producing a little bit more food. Right now, it's, yeah, it's probably not that far off to getting another one. Thanks to the increases in there. Especially the sheep butcher over here is giving us quite a bit of food. Anyway, oh, right, 3 colonists is for Sir Jody. Still don't have a blacksmith in here. We also don't have a judge in here, mind you. We do have a lot of pigs, that's for sure. Could potentially just assign this to be another blacksmith in here for, or toolsmith over here for the time being. So we can get now 11 per round, so we'll get enough for the lumber mill soon enough. We can just purchase the rest of that soon afterwards, I reckon. Governor of another colony built a colonial congress before you. Okay. That's unfortunate, but understandable. Get some more resources from here down to Oaththorn. Mostly the gold, to be fair. Ah, right, what do they have in here? How much can we actually carry on this? We've still got 2 more cargo spaces. Oh, right, the Royal Man of War can actually carry colonists as well. That's actually really handy. We could probably buy the coca leaves, I suppose, and then... I don't think we need... well, maybe the rubber, but no, I don't think we need that one. So what do we want for that? It's not too bad. Let's go to the next town. Right, whaling ship has arrived. Start whaling. The smuggling ship has arrived over here. Oh, right. Anything over here that we might want to just sell to the other side? Well, the Port Royal, really. There's not really a huge amount in there. I suppose we could always do some trading with the native... Ooh, hello. Go and buy some more gold over here. Then sell that to Port Royal. Well, it looks like we actually got a good relation with the Russians. Apparently. Also got friendly relations with the English, but we have done some deals with them. And King of Sweden doesn't really like us. The potential for rebellion is growing in colonies. I mean, yes, it kind of is. We almost got 4% of the population now in the world. We've got 16% support for independence. And we're still not quite to 2 town. Oh wow, the Danes are suddenly jumping up to 6,600 in total production. That is quite insane. But I do see that we are actually out of time with this episode, so if you enjoyed this, split a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll check the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.